okay, so you probably can imagine. So boom. See, 0 cost to crawler, okay? Cost 0. Yeah, amazing guy. 0 cost ambush. Why not? No, boom, 0 cost. I can just cycle, right? Infected, 40% infection boost. And it's not a fucking crawler. Hi guys, French Bear here. So today I will talk to you about a very special subject, in my opinion, and I really do believe that at least a version of Annette is better than Watchdog Nicholai and can be compared with Watchdog Nicholai because they do offer very similar strengths, okay? They both have something that they can put on the table. So, what I will be comparing will be this is not really important, okay? But okay, for the ones who are really experienced, I'm sorry, but I will have to go through the details so you can understand this completely, okay? That's something I have to do to compare them, you know, and so you can fully understand why. But first of all, be open-minded. Really, you have to be open-minded. Annette may not seem like a gun character, but all of them can be about guns. Alex can be about guns. Daniel can be Spencer. They just have different things to offer, you know. But the only thing that makes characters good with some, you know, like good with a category, like the firearms category, Nicholai has, yeah, I mean he has that, which is good with guns, but it also works with traps just as much. I mean, I mean, with traps you even have the tracker mine which tracks them, so this is not really related to guns, especially I would say. I mean, yeah. And this, then you can have a gun here if you want to auto shield, so auto shield, yeah. So the area 2 and 3 cards are related to guns. That's what Nicholai has with guns that other masterminds don't have, and there is this here, which is special, okay. That's all. That's the only advantage he has with guns, okay. It's not that much. It's only, you know, 3 different things, okay. So be open-minded, alright. Okay, so next, yeah, so Watchdog. How can you compare this with Annette? So I will go through a few details that matters if you compare them, and you will understand why after when I will show you the Annette version. Yeah, the build with Annette that I plan to use, and which I think is very similar to Watchdog Nicholai, if not better. So, Watchdog, it spawns a random creature nearby when using firearm cards. Yeah, I have to mention a few details. So first, it will spawn a random creature in a bad position, let's be honest. Most of the time, you can't really use the firearm where you want to, you will have to make a choice depending on many factors, you know. It depends on where the survivors are or whatever, many reasons, you know. And you can't, and if you spawn a creature, it will spawn like most of the time in the open, okay, and that's bad. It's basically, if you use Watchdog, you are giving free time to the team, and the creature cannot be infected unless you use a vapor or an enhancer, okay. Very important point. You will understand why, okay. I mean, infected or buffed anyhow, berserk, energy leech, okay. So there is that. So if you want to infect it also, that will have a cost, okay? Very important, but believe me. So that's what I think of Nicholai. The good thing is you get a creature for free, but not really in a good position, and you can, if you want to infect it, even if you are using this, that will not work. The creature will not be infected when it will spawn. You know, and even if you want to use it with other creatures, that will cost whatever. So it costs more. So that is okay. Watchdog Nicholai. At least I'm just comparing, you know, like this kind of build, okay, like a gun build. Oh, and yeah, one more thing. You will mostly get crawlers, okay. Crawlers not infected. Maybe a few dogs, maybe some creatures. So that's Watchdog, okay. At least in my opinion. That's how it truly is. Yeah, now Annette. So now, just I will show you everything that she has to offer that could complement guns better than Watchdog. So if you are using buffs and creature efficiency and ambush, okay, this card. And if you have this deck, okay, with a crawler here, viral mod infection. So this will make your creatures cost 1 more, okay? But the crawler costs 0, the ambush costs 0, and they have creature efficiency. So both crawler and ambush, even with this, the cost will be reverted, will be regressed to 0. So I have a 0 cost regular zombie with, and who is actually infected with a 40%. Yeah, buffs allows you to get a 40% infection boost. Okay, so it's as if I had this and this for free. Okay, so this is what Annette has to offer in comparison to Watchdog. And guess what? It costs 0, same as Watchdog. Okay, and I can put it wherever I want to. And yeah, and it's half of the time I will be getting crawlers, and half of the other time, so 50% crawlers, 50% regular zombies, which I think is better than Watchdog again, you know. So that's why I think Annette is better. She does not have the tracking though, so that's something to consider, okay, and something to compare. Here I could put a gun, but so yeah, I just think it's not small. I think that's big. I honestly rather play with this breed here, with those 2 cycle cards that cost 0 and that are infected, and I can put them wherever I want, you know, than play with Watchdog and get random creatures spawning at the middle of the room, not infected. If I want to infect them, they cost something. So all of that, guys, just to tell you, if you want to play something like Watchdog Nicholai, because you like guns and creatures, you do have other options, better options with Annette. Just saying. That's really all I want from this, okay? That's why I'm playing Annette right now. Oh, by the way, I do not think that this build of Annette is stronger than Nicholai if you use mag expansion or firearm efficiency, okay? But I certainly believe it is better than Watchdog. I mean, better positioning, free mind faction. Yeah, you can put a creature when you want to. You don't always get a creature. Let's say you want to put a gun and you don't necessarily want to spawn a creature here because it will spawn at a bad spot. You have a choice with Annette. You can just wait and spawn it somewhere else, you know. And yeah, so infection. I mean, you know, I think you know what I mean, alright? So just you do have options, and this goes for all masterminds with guns, traps, or creatures. Well, fair. Nicholai is mostly better with guns, but it's kind of close, you know. It's like one variant away from Annette, you know. You can play with guns on every mastermind of traps or whatever. It's good. That's my point here. So yeah, hopefully you learned something from this. Maybe you didn't, and this is a trash, useless video, and to you, Annette is nowhere near get Nicholai. But in my opinion, it's very close. Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more thing, she doesn't have auto shield. I think I said it, but just in case, there is that too that counts. But well. Well. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and